We're getting started with SketchUp today, and we are going to be making our Eurobox cabinet on SketchUp. So I've got the plans opened up here, and I want to get you just started in SketchUp, and then we're going to pass you off to some tutorial videos that I made a few years ago. In fair warning, the tutorial videos were on an older version of SketchUp. 99.9% of the stuff is the same, but I want to go through two things that are different, and I also want to show you how to get started in SketchUp. So you're going to start here on our canvas page. I'll try to get my face in a spot that's easier to see. And what we're looking for is the SketchUp tutorials for a Eurobox cabinet. That's here. I can also get there by going to the current week's plan, and you're going to see this is going to snap to SketchUp tutorial Eurobox cabinet 0.75 back. So either place, I'll start from here so you guys can see it from the very front page. SketchUp tutorials, and here we go. And actually the video that we're placing is going to replace video one saying getting logged in and started in SketchUp. I'm going to click on the login to SketchUp link here, and this is going to bring us to the login. Don't try to open the downloaded version of SketchUp. Don't go to Google and search SketchUp login. Please use this link. This is the first time that people are going to get screwed up as they go to the wrong place. So use that link, and then you're going to come down here and say continue with Google. And then if your username doesn't pop up, which it likely won't because you haven't been in here for a little while, you're going to have to type in your school email address. So I'm going to click on my school information, and it might ask you to put your username, password, all that stuff in there. Please do that. And then when we get here, I'm going to get to all kinds of different projects that I've worked on. You likely will see something that you did in Woods 1, if you did anything in Woods 1, or you may have nothing here. You might just have the blue SketchUp logo in the middle. Whatever you got, it doesn't really matter. So you're going to come down here to this drop-down menu and say Create New, and you want to go fractional inches. Please don't use anything other than fractional inches. We can change it, but it's kind of a pain to do that. So when I open up fractional inches, you're going to get to this main screen, and this looks very similar to what it always has looked. You're actually going to be in a version, let's see, that looks more like that in the tutorial videos after the one that we're on, but it's really not a whole lot different. Different guy, the buttons are a little different shape. There's still all of the same features. The only one feature that I'll show you real quick that's different is called flip. But I also want to show you some really quick drawing things. So one of the first things that you're going to have to draw, if I hold down control and I'm using a mouse, I can scroll in and out. If I don't hold down control, it rotates. So pan is hold down control and zoom in and out with the scroll wheel on the mouse. I'm going to draw my first cabinet wall, and it's going to be 0.75 comma 15 inches. And you'll see, and I hit enter and it goes to that size. So a lot of people do this wrong, and they try to click in the bottom right of the screen, or they try to hit delete. It's literally in this order. I click once to start, I pull it out to any size that I want, and I click one more time to stop the rectangle. And my very next thing, I'm not moving the mouse, I'm not doing anything. I type 0.75 comma 15, and if it was wrong, I could do 15 comma 0.75. You'll see as I type in the bottom right corner, everything shows up there as I am typing. So please make sure that you are following that in the proper order. Control Z is undo. Now, if I want to push or pull something, I'm going to use this push-pull button here. You guys don't have to do this. You can just watch. And when this is highlighted, shaded, notice if I hit Control, that plus shows up. We don't want to do that. We want the plus to be gone. I pull this up. It's going to be 20 inches tall. So I just pull up, I let go, and I hit 20 inches, and then hit Enter. People get into trouble when they try to take their cursor and go down here and highlight this and change it to something, and it doesn't change. Now the next thing that you're going to have to do is put a rabbit on this. And again, just watch this. Don't try to do this with me. The next videos will describe that more. I'm going to do a 3/4 inch rabbit. I'm going to draw this. Again, you're not trying to keep up with me right now. You're just watching. Notice when I draw a rectangle, if I hit Control, it will start from the middle. If I hit Control once, it'll start from the corners, which is I want if I hit Control again. And I'm just going to push this in. 0.375. Again, don't try to draw this. You're just watching right now. I'm going to get rid of this guideline. I'll talk you through all of this in the next video. This is the second thing that gets most people in trouble. This is my left side of my project. It's all done right now. What I need to do is triple click on it, say make component. Again, please just watch. Don't feel like you have to do this. I'm not giving you sizes. I'm going fast. I just want to show you this other command that changed. So this is my left side. The left side of my project is the exact same as the right side of my project. They're just backwards. So you're going to see in the next video, there's this move command, and if I hold down control, I can make another one. But the problem is those two are two lefts, and I need a left and a right. Notice that rabbit needs to get switched around. So if I click on this, I can come down here and hit these three buttons, and I want to find flip. In the old version, you could right click and say flip along. The new version of flip is this double triangle, and I just click on the axis. Here it's the red axis that I want to flip along, and you just see how it just flipped that to be on the inside. So that's the only other thing that is going to screw you up that's different than the video is that flip feature. Otherwise, everything else is the same. When you're done with your project, even for the end of the day, you're always going to want to save it into the SketchUp folder with the hard hat, and then you're going to want to call it something. Woods 2, you even maybe want to make a folder. See, I got a Woods 2 folder there. Hit save here. So if you only get that far, that's okay. We're going to have about a day of working on SketchUp and a day of working on VCarve, and then we'll be able to turn them in and cut them out. So if you get stuck, you can always send me an email, ask a classmate. This should go pretty smooth, and it should probably take us about 2 days to finish all this.